Our world today is, well, kind of like a house divided. Countries often clash and they just don't trust each other. The constant competition for power and resources, it creates this ongoing tension. And honestly, that makes everyone feel unsafe. We really need to find a better way. Conflicts flare up like wildfires, mistrust simmers between nations, and the race for dominance, it overshadows cooperation. This is not the future we want. Now imagine a different future. What if the United States, China, Russia, and Canada decided to work together? These four nations, they have the power to change the world. They could become a force for peace and progress. Instead of conflict, imagine cooperation. Instead of mistrust, imagine shared dreams. Instead of competition, imagine a united front for the good of all. This is the promise of a powerful alliance. Each country brings something, well, truly special to the table. In a world that often feels divided, it's easy to forget how much strength lies in our differences. But when we look closer, we see that each nation carries a unique essence, a gift that, when combined, can shape a better future for all. America has a spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship. From the buzzing energy of Silicon Valley to the cutting-edge labs of MIT, the United States thrives on bold ideas and fearless ambition. It's a place where dreams are not only born but built, where the impossible becomes possible through sheer determination and creativity. China has manufacturing power and a long, rich history. Its ancient wisdom is matched only by its modern efficiency. With sprawling industrial cities and a workforce that moves with precision and purpose, China stands as a symbol of resilience and progress, a nation that honors its past while building the future at lightning speed. Russia brings vast resources and a deep understanding of global strategy. From the icy expanse of Siberia to the halls of the Kremlin, Russia has long played a pivotal role on the world stage. Its strength lies not just in its natural wealth, but in its ability to navigate complexity with intellect and foresight. And Canada? Canada is known for its peace-loving nature and diplomatic skills. A country built on diversity and mutual respect, Canada leads with empathy. Its voice is calm yet powerful, a steady hand in turbulent times, always seeking common ground and shared understanding. The United States, with its boundless energy, can fuel this alliance with innovation. Whether it's launching rockets into space or developing the next breakthrough in AI, America's drive to push boundaries inspires the world to think bigger, move faster, and dream louder. China, a giant awakened, can provide the strength of its infrastructure and workforce. Its high-speed trains, massive factories, and rapidly growing cities are more than just symbols of progress. They are engines of global growth, capable of lifting entire regions through collaboration and scale. Russia, with its vast knowledge and experience, can offer wisdom. From the brilliance of its scientists to the depth of its literature and strategic thinking, Russia contributes a perspective shaped by centuries of triumphs and trials. A voice that reminds us to think deeply, act deliberately, and never underestimate the power of insight. And Canada, with its open arms and kind heart, can be the bridge builder, the peacemaker. In a world that often rushes to conflict, Canada reminds us of the strength in listening, the courage in compassion, and the hope that comes from unity. Together, these nations form more than a coalition. They form a vision for a better tomorrow. History shows us that even enemies can become friends. During World War II, the USA and Russia put their differences aside to fight a common enemy. That alliance saved the world from tyranny. We can definitely learn from this example. The past whispers of unlikely alliances forged in the face of adversity. The United States and Russia, once rivals, stood shoulder to shoulder against a common threat. This teaches us that even the deepest divides can be bridged, when the purpose is shared and the threat is real. So together, these four countries could actually solve some of the world's biggest problems. Think about it. When the United States, China, Russia, and Canada come together, you're not just combining political power. You're merging innovation, resources, and influence on a scale the world rarely sees. These nations represent different ideologies, different histories, and different strengths. But in unity, they could become an unstoppable force for good. I mean, they could stop wars before they even start. Through diplomacy, shared intelligence, and mutual respect, they could diffuse tensions before they escalate. Imagine a world where conflict is addressed not with weapons, but with dialogue, where leaders sit at the same table, not to compete, but to collaborate. They could create new trade routes that benefit not just themselves, but developing nations too. They could open doors to economic growth in regions long left behind. And when it comes to science, the possibilities are endless. Joint missions to space, breakthroughs in medicine, and innovations in clean energy, these are all within reach when minds from across borders work as one. They could find real solutions to climate change, poverty, and disease. Not just temporary fixes, but long-term strategies that uplift entire populations. Imagine coordinated efforts to bring clean water to every village, renewable energy to every city, and healthcare to every corner of the globe. Just imagine a world where the combined might of these nations is focused on a common enemy, climate change. Instead of competing for resources, they could invest in sustainable solutions together. They could lead the charge in reversing environmental damage, setting an example for the rest of the world to follow. Imagine their resources, all pooled together to wipe out diseases and ease the burden of poverty. With shared data, faster vaccine development, and coordinated aid, they could respond to global health crises in record time. No more waiting for help, just action, driven by unity. And picture this, a world where their combined military strength isn't a threat, but a shield, protecting peace instead of waging war. A force that responds to natural disasters, defends human rights, and ensures stability in fragile regions. Because when power is used to protect, not dominate, the world becomes a safer place for everyone. This alliance wouldn't happen overnight. It would take time, patience, and understanding. But we can start by building trust through small steps. Student exchanges, cultural programs, and joint scientific projects are good places to begin. Every journey starts with a single step, every bridge with a single brick. Let's begin with people-to-people exchanges, fostering understanding and appreciation for each other's cultures. Let's collaborate on scientific projects, finding common ground in our pursuit of knowledge. Let these be the stepping stones towards a future built on cooperation. Imagine a world where children in all 4 countries learn about each other as friends, not rivals. Imagine a future where differences are celebrated, not feared. This is the promise of a more peaceful and prosperous world. Imagine a world where borders fade and shared dreams take flight. Imagine a future where diversity is our strength and unity is our shield. This is the promise of a future where peace reigns and humanity thrives. This alliance might seem like a dream, but even dreams can come true if we work together. It's time for a bold vision, a collective leap of faith. The future of our planet depends on it. The time for tentative steps is over. The urgency of our global challenges demands bold action. It demands a united front. This alliance is not just a possibility, it is a necessity. It is a leap of faith we must take together, for our children, and for the future of our planet. The USA, China, Russia, and Canada have a choice to make. A choice that will echo through generations, shaping not only their own destinies, but the fate of the entire planet. In a world more interconnected than ever before, the decisions of a few can uplift or unravel the lives of billions. Will they continue down a path of conflict and mistrust? A path paved with suspicion, where fear dictates policy and division becomes the norm? Will they allow old rivalries and new tensions to define the future, building walls instead of bridges, and choosing power over peace? Or will they choose the path of unity and cooperation? A path where dialogue replaces discord and collaboration becomes the cornerstone of progress. Imagine a world where nations work together to combat climate change, eradicate poverty, and ensure access to education and healthcare for all. The future of our world hangs in the balance. It is not just about treaties and summits. It's about the kind of world we want our children to inherit. A world where diversity is celebrated, not feared. Where peace is not just a dream, but a shared commitment. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose hope. Let us choose peace. The dawn of a new era beckons, an era where cooperation trumps conflict, and shared dreams outshine individual ambitions. It is a dawn that promises innovation through unity, strength through compassion, and prosperity through mutual respect. This is not a fantasy. It is a possibility within our grasp. The choice is ours, to embrace the dawn, or to remain shrouded in the darkness of discord. Every nation, every leader, every citizen has a role to play. The crossroads are before us. One road leads to isolation and fear. The other leads to understanding, empathy, and shared progress. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose unity. Let us choose a brighter dawn for all. A dawn where humanity rises together, not as divided nations, but as one global family, united in purpose and hopeful for the future.